good. I'm Todd Grisham. And it's the King, Amir King Khan. He's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
Look at this, these fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that pack. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Looking to land the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. Good defense on that left hook. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally we're about to go at it in the ring.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The jab not finding its target. A perfect counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Holding nothing back here in the round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't forget that. What you doing? You switched off completely. Don't worry about that round. Let's go. You do. Good work. Just the same again. Don't change. But we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Missing with that right hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
That's enough. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the...
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Just misses with that jab. Is he gonna punch himself out though? And he scores with the counter. They block the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three. Oh, come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at us. On the heels. Look at, let's not forget, there's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good work. Stay focused.
I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That hook just can't find the target. here at all. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Amir Khan is rocked. True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Stay focused.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the match.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
That right hook catching air. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Missing with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Just okay. Focus. Focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Beautiful. That's it. Just stop.
Let's start the 6. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Well, we're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Amir Khan in some real trouble. And it appears the onslaught onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? I need you to get back out there.
Smart, otherwise he'll see it.
Here comes round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Perfect counter lands. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he just put Amir Khan down. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
A shot from the gods took him out.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Final 10 seconds. Hold it right there. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Back. Come on, breathe. I need you to switch back on. Get
Great work, great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick.
round. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet.
And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to stay.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. In a mild upset, we have a draw here.
You know what, that's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner, but eventually these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw, suck it up, Buttercup.